I just grabbed my jack.
All right, good morning and welcome to another day of Ralston's Big Adventure. All right, so we're climbing Washington today, me, Dietz, and all the other 40 or 50 thru hikers that stayed at the hut last night. We actually stayed at the campsite, not the hut. The hut only had 7 people. The campsite had 50. It doesn't make any sense why they wouldn't let us stay in the hut, but that's okay. Still slept fine. But it is like crystal clear today. Crystal clear. Which is like bizarre because it's never crystal clear in Washington. So I'm not technically on Washington, like I'm on like Pierce or something. But Washington is just 6 miles away, and there is not a cloud to be seen in the sky, which again is just not normal for this part. So like we are getting so lucky today, and I cannot wait to get up and over this thing. All right, it's about 7:52 in the morning. Just left camp. It is like probably right at 40 degrees. May still be in the 30s, but it's cold. I don't want to wear layers right now because I would just end up shedding them in like 2 seconds. And I'm climbing, so I'll warm up here eventually, but it is chilly. It's about to be really cool, so I think 12 miles of my day today are above tree line. So just have to get to the top of this, like first I think like 200 or 300 foot climb, and then I'm in the clear the entire rest of the day. So very excited to get up there, but just gotta warm up and get to the top of this thing. All right, there it is. The summit of Mount Washington. It's like 6 miles from here. Let's go get it.
Like I plan to go to Virginia to figure out my shit.
I just can't get over that is Mount Washington way up there with the towers on top. Like, for 1,860 miles, like, this has been on everyone's mind, and like now here it is right here, and it could not have been a more perfect day to climb it. Like, I'm so lucky. Alright, so that helicopter is doing a food drop to all of the huts today for the fall season. So that guy, he's coming right at me. He's going up to the Lake of the Clouds to drop off the food for the fall season. That was pretty cool. Yeah, so he's gonna unload all like the food and other stuff up at the next hut for their resupply for the fall. They only do this like 2 or 3 times a year, so it's really cool that we were around to see the food drop for the season. Came from all the way down there, like over that ridge, and I still have all the way up there to go. Whew. Dizzy of a day. All right, another food drop. This is cool. Oh, this is dope. We got here just in time. All right, they're picking something up now. They just dropped off the food. Now they're picking something up. I don't know what it is. It's probably poop, honestly. Yep, there it goes. That is freaking cool. All right, so this is the famous Lake of the Clouds hut. It's the biggest hut in the Whites. Plus it's the highest up in elevation. But this place is so cool. And look at this view from like the back of the like mess hall. And over here is Washington. All right, so I just left the Lake of the Clouds hut, and I'm gonna make my way up to top of Mount Washington. It's about a mile and a half. It is 11 o'clock right now, so I should be up there by 11:40. I think I can do it in 11. I think I can do this in 40 minutes, no problem. All right, I made it to the top of Mount Washington. It's 11:30. So that means in about 30 minutes, down there, up that trail, and around to up here in 30 minutes.
Which is the best side? This side or the other side?
All right, so I'm sitting here on top of Mount Washington. I've been up here for probably like an hour and a half. It's stunning, but there are 1,000 people up here, whether it be by car, by day hike, or by the railway. There's so many people, and it just, in some ways, just really takes away from the experience of a thru hiker trying to like be remote. And it's just annoying because we've walked 1,860 miles to get here, and most people drove their car or rode a train. Like, I hate being that guy, but it's just very frustrating. I don't know. Alright, as all things do, they must end, which is really sad. Washington was just so much fun, even though there was a lot of people, and that was annoying. It was still a really, really fun mountain to climb. It was fun being up there with a bunch of thru hikers. I mean, there were like probably 50 thru hikers up there that I've met before, so it was really cool just hanging out with them on top of that mountain, especially like such a prominent mountain for us thru hikers, since like, you know, we've been hearing about this like since the beginning. So a really cool moment to share with a lot of really cool people.
So yeah, definitely can't complain about that. And it was a beautiful day. But anyway, so we gotta head down now. I'm in a bit of a pickle. So it's 7 miles to tree line, which is pretty far, especially because it's 3:20, and that's only like 4 hours of sunlight left. So I've really got to book it to get there. And it's going down, so it's going to take me a minute. But who knows? Maybe I will find some really good favor with the Lord, and something really cool will happen, and I won't be as... There will be no need to have panicked, because it'll all work out. But there's a bit of panic right now, trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do. But it's okay. I've got plenty of time to figure it out. But yeah, just stay tuned for what will unfold later today. Also, bye, Mount Washington. All right. View of Washington from the other side. Down in the valley. I think this is Adams we're going up. So if you're not familiar with the Presidential Traverse, you got Mount Washington, this is Adams, you got Madison and Jefferson on the other side. And when we came up today, you got Eisenhower, Pierce, and Monroe. So that's why they're called the Presidentials. Alright, so it is 6 o'clock, and I am still like 2 miles from the Madison hut. I didn't really it's not that I got too behind. My buddy Rico had a little bit of a fall, and it was pretty terrifying. He's okay. He's making it. Yeah, he's just changing clothes right now because he had all of his cold gear on. But he fell going down one of the mountains in the Whites, and clocked his head pretty good. It was cut up pretty bad, and he feeling his side, but he's making it. But it just made my day and a few other people's days just a little bit longer, but that's okay. We're all out here for each other, and we will 100% all get him to the hut together. But it just makes for a little bit of uncertainty, but glad he's okay. But it was pretty, I saw it, and it looked way worse than it ended up being, because he fell face first into the rocks, and his feet were just in the air, and he was kind of yelling. It was gnarly, but he's okay. He's okay. All right, so bad news. There's no tenting available at the hut down there. Thanks, AMC. If you're seeing this and I get hurt, your fault, because you had space in your dining hall for all the thru hikers to sleep. But you chose to kick us all out and make us go find tenting spots. So, screw you. You guys suck. You guys suck. So now I'm having to climb over Madison in the dark to find a tenting spot. All right. Let's just get it done. All right, so update. I made it to a stealth site on the other side of Madison. It is 10:54. I'm pretty pissed, but at least I have a place to sleep tonight. Tomorrow I'm zeroing into town. Sunday I'm zeroing. It'll be fine, but tonight sucked. Bad. Hey y'all, it's Ralston here, hiking the AT. I'm hiking the AT for several reasons, but one big one is to support the Isaiah 117 house in Blairsville, Georgia. This organization is dedicated to, helping foster kids at the moment they're taken out of the home and some of the most traumatic parts of their lives. That's where they seek to intervene. And so they seek to provide a house with food, clothing, foster parents, almost pretty much immediately after they're taken out of the home. So it's a really, really great organization that's dedicated to bettering the lives of children. And I just could not be more appreciative and more excited to support them and of all the work they're doing. So if you'd like to help out and donate, you can visit the link below, and it'll take you to the donation page. But please consider giving a gift to help support Isaiah 117. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, Maverick out.